Number one, the History Museum and Visitor Center, which is located straight ahead. The History Museum originally built in the mid-1800s. At that time, it served as a train depot, and the last train it left the Savannah location back in 1971. Now, cotton, that was the reason for the building of the Georgia Railroad. Cotton, it was brought into inland Georgia, and it was distributed throughout the entire world. Now, if you went inside of the History Museum today, you will see it showcases over 250 years of Georgia's and Savannah's history. Inside, you're going to find rebuilt train engines, a replica of the cotton gin, as well as a replica of the bench. Forrest Gump sat on in the movie. You're going to find all of that inside of our History Museum, everyone. Now, take a look coming up on the right. The brick buildings here you see, they were built in the mid-1800s, and they were built by slaves from the Brampton Plantation. At that time, they served as cotton warehouses. Now today they are classrooms and studios, and they've been renovated by SCAD. SCAD, S-C-A-D. Those initials, it stands for the Savannah College of Art and Design. It was founded in 1978. Underground Railroad, they would bring them there and hide them underneath the floors for long periods of time, and the hose was a source of ventilation. Look over here to your left, everyone. You're going to see the Haitian monument. That is to honor the over 500 Haitians that they're actually thought to be the largest black unit to fight in that war. Now, if you want a really good sandwich, everyone, over here to your left, you're going to see Roly Poly. That's a great sandwich shop. Now, my favorite sandwich out of there is going to be the Santa Fe chicken. So once again, if you're feeling a good sandwich, keep that place in mind. Now, coming up on your left, you're going to see Telfair Square. Now, Telfair Square, those squares named for Edward Telfair. Coming up on the right, you will see originally the Telfair family home. It was built in the 1830s by William J. Now, when Edward Telfair built squares named for Edward Telfair. Coming up on the right, you will see originally the Telfair family home. It was built in the 1830s by William J. Now, when Edward Telfair southeast. Look here to the right, Jasper Center for the Arts opened its doors in 2006. Now, what's unique about this art museum, we have an area on the inside, it's called the Art Museum. That's where adults and small children, you can go inside there and you can enjoy the many hands-on displays that are there for you. Of New Orleans, in the center of the square, you're going to see the German fountain, and that is to honor the German immigrants that came here in the 1800s, everyone. Now look just ahead to your left. Now you're going to see the Harper Spokes House, everyone. This home was built in 1890, and when it was built at the time, it was said to be one of the most beautiful homes on the East Coast, everyone. And when the home was built, you actually have individuals travel all the way from North Carolina just to get just an outside view of this property. Now, when the family had this property built, they put some stipulations in place, and one of the stipulations was that this home is never It can only be sold to a bloodline relative. That even stands true today, no matter how many millions of dollars in your pocket. If you want to purchase this home, if you're not a bloodline family member, it cannot be done. Now look just ahead to your left on the corner here, you're going to see the Barrel House. Construction started on this house in 1844. They finished in 1847. Now look at the fence out front on the sidewalk, this black fence. It's called the fence to presidents and poets. Notice the medallions on the center of the fence. Those are actual pictures of famous statesmen and poets. Now during the era when this home was built, the more iron you had around your house at that time, it was considered a representation of wealth. Now, everyone, once we go through this intersection and pass the yield sign here to the left, if you look real close, you can actually get a frontal view of this property. You can see some of the iron works that I was talking about. Now this next point of interest, I personally started adding this in my tour about 5 years ago, and I found out how fascinated most people were. Take a look over here to the right, everyone, the lower part of the house, and you're going to see the fish water spouts. Now, if you missed that one, don't worry, you can get another view at the opposite end of the building here as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, one over there too.
Now look over to the left in the center of the square. That statue there, you see that's our colony's founder, James Orkenthorpe, and many people say that he favors Captain Morgan. All right, so you're familiar with the captain, right? Okay, so am I. So am I. Julia Robert fans, raise your hand. All right, did anyone see her movie Something to Talk About? You remember that scene in the movie when she caught her husband cheating with the mistress? Yeah, I figure you ladies will remember that, okay? Figure that. That scene was filmed right there and outside of the Sixpence Pub. That's when she looked through the window, saw him having dinner with the mistress, and called him outside on the sidewalk. Now, you got quite a few movies that were filmed on location here in Savannah. Something to Talk About is one. Some of your others are Midnight in the Garden of Good and Evil, the original Cape Fear starring Robert Mitchum, The Longest Yard with Burt Reynolds, Glory starring Denzel Washington, and The Legend of Bagger Vance with Will Smith. Now, the 1970s, there was a famous mini-series, Roots. How many of you remember Roots? Okay, you actually had one episode of Roots along with the other movies filmed right here on location in Savannah. Everyone, I want you to start looking over to the right. You're going to see the building here with the words artillery spelled out in the window, everyone. Believe it or not, this entire property once served as Savannah's very first Ford car dealership. And we're coming to our next stop. It's going to be stop 4, our stop 4, Madison Square. 1929, everyone. This was the very first location of Armstrong University. Now, the front of this house is actually covered in marble dust. The fence out front, it might look familiar because that's a small replica of the fence you're going to find over in Buckingham Palace. 5 years ago, that property was renovated, and today it serves as a private residence, everyone. Look at this baby here to the right, okay.
Oh, check out that place. Thunderbird? I don't know.
Now everyone take a look straight ahead. You're going to see the fountain in Forsyth Park. Everyone look at the fountain once again. If you did the tour, you know the answer. Do not reveal it to the other guests. Everyone else look at it and tell me where you think that fountain came from. My friend in the back that's taking the photos. Yeah. Where do you think that fountain came from?
Italy.
Italy? Okay. Anyone else? Amazon. Okay. Believe it or not, you're actually close because it was actually ordered out of a mail order catalog out of New York, everyone. That's right. It was a Sears and Roebuck catalog. Yeah, it was placed in the park in the early 1900s. Oh, look at them next over here to the left. Oh. And y'all have to pay me extra for that. I had to do all of this for y'all when I was coming through, okay?
Excuse me, what was the name of the fountain?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I got caught up in that. Let's see, it was placed in the park in the early 1900s. All right, everyone, I want you to start looking to your right at the tree. That is the Savannah Cantler oak. We know for a fact, everyone, that tree is a... Now, they think that tree is a little closer to about 350 years old. They do know factually it is at least 300 years old. So if you do the math, everyone, this tree was around before the colony was established. Limits for business, for touring. It was built in 1890. This is the oldest and largest Catholic cathedral in the entire state. Now, in 2008, $11 million renovation took place inside. Found that cathedral is simply...
Okay, let's check out the rest of them too. You seeing that one there?
Yep. Still got the room. So this one came from here.
That one's called the Savannah.
It's a really good model.
It was built in 1820 to 42. Sold there in 1883. Okay.
So she was
26 tons.
She was used in the Civil War.
And look how they used to have to let the,
Oh wow, they have to get up there and then just let it flap down.
Yeah, the sail mast. Because like that's what helped them like with the winds. Mm-hmm. I can go through the winds. Ooh, artifacts.
now this one was built in Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn? Oh, look. He's got a good picture right here of it. How they climbed up little things there.
Wow, that's
So they have to go all the way to the top of them things down there. You got a bunch of them over here.
So these are from the Pulaski shipwreck.
Now, DJ, what do you think this is right there? See that wheel that they're spinning in there to turn? The center? Does he have to spin it?
Yeah, I think that's how they steered the ship. That was before like they had the modern version of it.
Yeah. And then you got the guy right behind him turning it. And you got your cannon guys back here.
So I guess that was sort of like their old engine thing.
Oh, okay. Explosion of the steam packet Pulaski. You got a picture of it right there. All right, so this was the first published story of it in 1840s?
Nearly 100 people died.
Wow. All right, let's check out
June
the
14th, 1838. That's really.
Oh, that's
you can see the
big.
diagram. Wow.
Kansas City. The largest, fastest, most luxurious of the Savannah lines.
That is beautiful.
It was length 327 feet, beam 45 feet, 3679 tons. It's got a good colorway so you can see everything.
This one's called the San Jacinto. So it was built in 1860 in Delaware.
How about this one? I like how they had the figurine so you can see like the actual size comparison.
Yeah. This one's like a unique design. City of Savannah.
And we still got upstairs too. The cutaway view shows you a lot about it.
Yeah.
The interior, how they get up and down the ship, where they eat at, where they slept at.
So this one has 4 boilers.
Oh, does it?
Yep.
Okay. And up top they got the cannons and everything too. Okay, I guess we can start in here. Ooh, DJ, you're gonna love this one.
Oh. Okay, so this is more modern, kind of.
USS Savannah.
Oh, so this is a battleship.
Light cruiser.
think this was used during World War II. Wow, look at that design. That is
I know it take them a
incredible.
long time to build this.
That is incredible.
Oh, that's cool. It's got the little plane on it too. And all these guys back here.
Yep.
It was an early aircraft carrier.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this one has tanks on it.
Dude, tanks?
Yep. Liberty ship loaded with cargo. Okay, a lot of construction there. Look at that. They got the tractors down there. More airplanes. Trucks here. You got your gun turrets up there. And more trucks. So transporting
And
stuff.
then you got cargo right there, the cargo holding area.
Nice.
And then the engine room.
Okay.
Incredible. Wow.
And check it out. It's like a little scene.
It's like a scene from the movie. It's an accurate animation. Well, not animation, but display.
Model, yeah.
Yeah, accurate model.
Then you got people over here also getting on the lifeboats,
Yep.
trying to get away.
There's not enough for everyone though.
Oh, okay. I didn't notice. Right there, there's part of the iceberg on the ship.
Yeah, there was.
Right there in front.
Wow. That
And over here, you got the icebergs. I gotta get this picture.
is so incredible.
Pretty interesting. Oh, okay. Over here, DJ, you can see like the iceberg damage. Right here on this side, I just noticed it. Right there. See
Oh,
on the
wow.
bottom? Yeah. Seemed like it would be like a lot longer than that with the scrape, but I guess.
Well, it was, but you can't see it. 'cause
Yeah, it's underneath. You're right.